You know what's weird? On most holidays, the goal is to do absolutely nothing. But on the 26th of January, millions of us, literally millions, drag ourselves out of bed or stick to the couch specifically to watch a road in New Delhi. I mean, think about it. It's usually freezing, the fog is thick, but we're there, watching. Why? It's easy to say patriotism, but I think it's something more visceral. It's the one day the abstract idea of India becomes something you can actually see. Look, 1947 gets all the glory because that's when the British left. But honestly, we were in a bit of a limbo after that. We were free, but we were still running on the old colonial framework. We didn't have our own manual. It took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days of intense arguing, writing, and debating to build that manual. That's the Constitution. So when January 26, 1950 hit, that was the moment we stopped being a dominion and became a republic. That was the moment the power shifted from a monarch to, well, us. And today, we're celebrating the 77th year of that shift. That is no small feat. This year's parade is doing something really cool with the theme. It's honoring 150 years of Vande Mataram. Now, we've all sung it, but pause for a second. That song was written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee way back in the 1870s. During the freedom struggle, just shouting those 2 words could get you arrested. It was that dangerous. It was that powerful. And now, a century and a half later, it's the heartbeat of the parade on Kartavya Path. That's a serious full circle moment. And speaking of the parade, have you noticed how much it's changed? I mean, growing up, it was mostly about the marching and the tanks. And don't get me wrong, the marching contingents are still hypnotic. The synchronization is insane. But now, we're seeing drones, we're seeing robotics, we're seeing this high-tech layer on top of the tradition. It's this wild mix. You'll see the camel contingent, which is iconic, and 5 minutes later, you might see a display of indigenous tech that looks like sci-fi. It's the perfect snapshot of India, deeply rooted in the past, but obsessed with the future. Before I get into what this actually means for you and me, real quick, if you enjoy these kinds of breakdowns where we look past the obvious, hit that subscribe button. It helps us keep the lights on and the stories unfolding. Okay, so back to the spectacle. The fly past. That's usually the climax, right? The Sukhois, the Rafaels tearing up the sky. It's loud, it's fast, and yeah, it's a flex. But strip away the jet fuel and the adrenaline. What is this day really about? It's not just a show of strength. It's a reminder of the deal we made with each other. A republic isn't a spectator sport. It's a participation game. The Constitution guarantees things like equality, liberty, justice. But those are just words on paper, very old paper, unless we live them. Every time you see a float from a state you've never visited or hear a regiment war cry, it's a reminder of how impossibly diverse this place is. And somehow, it works. It's chaotic, sure. It's loud, but it works. So this 26th January, when you're watching the flag go up, don't just think about the history books. Think about the promise that every single citizen has the power to shape what this nation becomes. That's the heavy stuff. That's the promise of tomorrow. Enjoy the parade, feel that goosebumps moment when the anthem plays, and remember, we are the ones who keep the Republic alive. Unfold AI, unseen, unsaid, unfolded.